Hello Mallers, it is Wednesday. I am again taking a lovely 45-minute stroll through Philadelphia to get to a show at Asian Arts Initiative, and then I'm going to see 2 shows there and make the journey back up here to see a 3rd show. And then this is obviously where I put the car, because then it'll be much easier when I'm done to just get in the car. But yeah, I'm excited for shows today. One of them is a show that I'm reviewing as part of the postcard project. One of them is a show that's on the immersive list. And one of them is a show that came highly recommended from another Fringer. So those are all good things. And right now, I'm just taking a little walk in the rain. All right, so I have seen 3 shows today, and this is my opportunity to talk about them. So first off, Let's Make an Album, a local pop band called Happier Than Ever. Look at this awesome shirt. And they wrote a song live. That's what the 1-hour show was. So we got to select a genre. We all submitted genres, subjects, and hooks. And then they put them into a wheel and spun it and chose them at random. We got pop punk as the genre, which is lucky. We actually spun the wheel twice and got pop punk twice. So it was definitely meant to be. And then we got Resist. And we got Grains of Sand as our hook, which was really cool. Like, it was fun to submit stuff. It was fun to see what was there. And then we just worked as a group and wrote a song. So we wrote 2 verses, a pre-chorus and a chorus. They did a little instrumental bridge. And then at the end of the show, they performed the song, which was really freaking cool. And then they have 3 more shows, and at each of their shows, they will again write a whole new song, and then they're going to record them all and create a little EP from doing the show, which I think is so freaking cool. Like, what a fun concept. What a really neat thing to do. What a way to, like, let people in on the creative process. And the focus was more on, like, lyrics and storytelling than necessarily us focusing on the instrumental. Like, they did a lot of the instrumental work, but they did ask opinions and change things, and there were adjustments that, like, people in the audience made to both the lyrics and the instrumentals, which I thought was really cool. Like, it was just very collaborative. It was really neat. It's the kind of stuff that I love. And it was just different from a lot of other shows. Similar, reminded me a little bit of the directing piece that I saw at the Fringe Festival in Indy. Like, a similar sort of vibe, the idea that you, like, take something that people don't usually get to see and put it on stage, which I thought was really fun. And then I went to Screen Printing for Spiritual Alignment. This was a show that was billed as immersive, which is how it got onto my list. You joined this group of yes and no, but KNOW. And there was, like, a meditation to start. We talked about framing and, like, frame of mind and being together, and sort of, like, had this, like, journey together. And then we literally screen printed stuff. They talked us through the whole process, made it kind of ritualistic, which was sort of fun, like creating this society around the idea of screen printing for spiritual alignment. And then we screen printed. And I made a tote. Well, actually, I made 2 totes. 2 totes! Which was super fun and silly, and just, like, what a fun experience for a 1-hour show. Again, like, just 2 things that I feel like are, like, a little bit more experiences than necessarily traditional shows, but very, very fun. And then Megan and I just saw Meat Show in Space, which was a 1-person clown show about Meat Show, a real man in space. And it was absolutely absurd. And again, the 2nd show that I have seen at Philly Fringe that was just, like, created a mess on stage, which is fascinating to me. I feel like I've never been to a show that, like, makes the stage messy, and now I've seen 2. And that's just, I don't know, it's just different and fun. But it was a silly little clown show about a real man in space and kind of the journey that he went on. I had a lot of fun with it. Megan laughed a ton. I laughed a ton. We had a blast. And now that is my day at Philly Fringe. 3 really fun shows, 3 very different experiences, and 2 tote bags. Really a badass day. And I will see you tomorrow.